Hi everybody, I am going to go over your technique toolbox items for the week. And so we have a few repeats this week and a few new things. The first is a ball change, which is a weight shift. The second is a battement, we did that last week, which is a kick. Thirdly, chaîné turns or a chain of turns, we did those last week. A chasse, which means to chase or kiss your feet with pointed feet. A pivot, which is a directional change. And then finally, a passe, which we did last week, into a pirouette, which is a turn with your working leg up in passe and your supporting leg in releve. So let's first start off with the ball change. Go ahead and stand with your feet parallel, first position, right next to each other. Okay, and I want you to shift your weight by stepping your right foot forward and leaning, and then stepping back. Front, back, front, back. I'll face the side and do that. Front, back. Notice I'm planting my feet on the ground as I do this so that my weight completely shifts, okay? And when you do a ball change, you want to make sure that you're not leaning forward or lunging backward. It's just a simple movement to change your weight. Sometimes you need this as a transition into another step, okay? After ball change, we also talked last week about battements, which are kicks. Last week we had a simple combo for our kicks, which was 1, cross 2, kick 3, land 4. Let's do that one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, prep 2, kick 3, land 4. Good. There's other kinds of battements that you can do. There are side kicks or tilt kicks that you can do. And as we build in our technique, we will learn about those. But keep in mind, you always want to make sure your knee is facing directly up to the ceiling, turned out when you're kicking to the side, and turned in when you're kicking to the front. The next thing we're going to talk about are chaîné turns. We talked about chaînés last week. It is creating a chain. So remember, we set up in 4th position, arms are in an L. We're spotting, so we want to look the direction we're traveling, and we step open, 1, turn, 2, out, 3, turn, 4, out, 5, turn, 6, land, 7, other side, in, 1, turn, 2, 3, turn, 4, 5, turn, 6, land, 7, 8, okay? Chaîné turns, remember, travel us from one point to another. The next thing I want to talk about is a chasse. A chasse involves kissing your feet or chasing your feet. So I'm going to face the side, and I'm going to step out with my right foot pointed, and then I'm going to kiss my left foot to my right up in the air, and then step out with my right again. That is what a chasse looks like broken down. When we do it all together, we are down in plie, up in releve, kind of as a hop in the air, and then down again in plie. So all together it looks like this. Chasse. Let's try that a couple of times. Ready? 5, 6, 7, and chasse. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, chasse. 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 Okay? I came out of frame that time, I think. But you get the point. Chasses can be right foot lead or left foot lead, or you can alternate like what I just did. Chasse, chasse. Okay? So make sure you practice alternating those feet. The next thing we're going to talk about are pivot turns. A pivot is a simple switching of directions. So if I'm facing the front, I can step forward with my right foot, and then my weight on the ball of my feet, turn to face another direction, such as the back. But I need to spot my turn so that I make it all the way to the back. I'll try that again with my left foot. Left foot front, turn and face the other side, close your feet. You can pivot all different directions. You can pivot to face the side, pivot to face the corner. You can even pivot to face the front. It doesn't matter as long as you spot your turn and step and turn on the ball of your foot, okay? And then the last thing I'm gonna talk about are pirouettes. I'm gonna do that in a separate video because I wanna break down the technique step by step for you. So click on the next video that goes over pirouettes and passes.